Welcome to Hot Women Wanted.
We're three childhood best friends who have been through it all and talk about it all.
Everything from hot flashes to hot takes to hot topics. So come join us. Hi, Hotties. Welcome to Hot Women Wanted podcast. I am Meredith Young. I am here with my fellow Hotties and BFFs, Julie Strauss-Greeley and Julie Cola. Hi, guys.
Hi. Welcome back. We
Thank
missed you.
I
did miss
back.
you.
Thank you. I missed you. I missed being here. I was on assignment for 2 weeks. I will tell you all about it, Hotties, in just a minute. But first, if you're new to the pod, let me just say we are truly 3 lifelong best friends since little girls. We played with our Barbies together, and now we're sweating it out in menopause together. And we talk about it all, and we giggle about it all, and we want you to giggle along with us. So today, we're going to be doing a deep dive into Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. And then we're just going to sprinkle in other topics like Summer House, a little bit about that new JFK Jr. series, which is called Love Story, and a couple other things. So join us for all of it. But I'm going to kick it off the way we always kick it off, which is doing a temperature check for the 3 of us. So how are you feeling, Hotties?
I feel good.
Feeling good.
All right.
Good.
Yeah. You are particularly glowing, so let us know how you feel.
Yeah, how
I'm
are
feeling
you
a little
feeling,
hot
Hottie?
because my face hurts a little bit today. Let me just say this. I had dinner with a friend and I took one look at her and I was like, what have you done? She looked amazing. I was like, tell me everything. And I was still in the car when I booked the appointment. That's how good she looked. So anyway, she went to a facialist. I tried that. And then I switched to some different dermatologists for my Botox. And so I went in today and I was like, I'm feeling old. I'm not feeling great. This is starting to sag. My lines are everywhere. And she was like, have you ever tried Sculptra? Am I saying that right?
You are Sculptra.
Yeah.
You are.
Yep. And I was like, I have not. And she was like, I really think you're a great candidate. By the way, and may I take a moment to say, she's like, you look great for 57. I'm like, thank you.
You do. You do, and you do.
You do,
Thank
Mary.
you.
I mean,
we all do. We take very good care of our skins.
I mean, I don't want to break my arm patting myself on the back, but like, dare I say, I think we all look pretty darn good for our age. God knows.
Yes,
I'm
God
spending
knows.
quite a pretty sum on all these products, so I better.
Exactly. So anyway, I did the Sculptra. So it's right on like the bone line, your cheekbone line.
What is it? Is it an injection? What is Sculptra?
It's it's almost like Botox, but it's an injection. So you do a lot of little injections, just like
But
Botox.
it's not filler. It's not
No,
filler.
it's like a powder and water mixed together. So right now I'm a little puffy here. That's water. You're supposed to massage it in so the water kind of dilutes. And then my chin line because it lifts your neck. And she actually said I was a pretty good candidate because I don't have a lot there right now. And she said the earlier you do it, the better because
Everything. Mm-hmm.
you don't want to get it when it's too far gone. It takes a couple sessions. So this was only my first one. I'm going back in 6 weeks for another. And I think there's 1 or 2 after that. And they get less and less. It's a little more minimal each time. Today was a lot of shots and my face kind of hurts a little bit. But
you can talk but you still can talk and everything. And you said it was a little pricey.
Very like a small mortgage. I was a little shocked at the price. I didn't even ask.
Sticker
I was gung ho. I was like, just do it all. And then I saw the price and I was like, okay. So I see why people don't do this
funny.
often.
The last time I was at my dermatologist for my fall appointment, I also had my like a little upkeep, and I got to the front and they gave me a number. I'm not going to say it here. It was like ridiculous, and in my head I was like, oh my God, I don't know how I'm going to explain this to my husband. I literally was like visibly like gulp. Like I was like, oh my God, okay. And I was like buying some of the products. I'm like, well, I don't need this. I don't like beads of sweat forming on my head. She runs it through my American Express. Literally the whole train ride home, whole subway. I was like trying to justify, like, I was like, what am I going to do? Like, this is going to be the end of my marriage. Meanwhile, I got a phone call the next morning, bright and early. She's like, Julie, I am so sorry. I was looking at somebody else's discharge paperwork. I overcharged you by like
You're so lucky.
Number of dollars.
Oh
like,
my
it was
God.
Not your amount. I was like, oh my God. Thank
You're
God.
so lucky. Well, Dan took a ride with me, which was not ideal.
Okay.
I know.
No.
So as
No.
I was paying, I was like, would you do me a favor and not read it out loud? I don't need the price out loud. And then he walked over as I was paying and I was like, listen, I treated myself a little today.
Good.
Not a little, a lot. Like this was like a vacation to Paris. Like I was like,
Some people go to Paris, and some people get Sculptra.
exactly. But anyway, I feel good. I'm happy I did it. We'll see what happens. Like hopefully,
I will say your cheekbones look fantastic. I
do
mean,
they? They were a little swollen right now, but
they're like really popping. I mean, you look very angular and cheekbony. So if that's what it does, I'm here for it.
Maybe I should do it.
I have no cheekbones, as we know. My face shape is round.
yeah. Well, so far I like it. I like it. So
It's hard for me to find my
you know what?
cheekbones.
Save up, ladies. Save up.
Well, you are going to be reporting back from the front lines, and we will be able to see this journey with you, which is amazing.
Yeah.
You should take a picture of yourself today, and then like you can.
She
really see
did.
it.
She took all the pictures from each side. So we'll see.
What about sun sensitivity? I mean, you're in Texas. It's not like bright sun, but like it will be in probably 5 weeks. So it'll start to get warm and sunny there. What's the deal with that? Anything with that?
I didn't even ask, to be honest. I'm not really out in the sun right now because it is still a little chilly. Yeah. I'm sure. Listen, I'm not exactly a sun goddess. So, I mean, I really don't sit in the sun anymore at all.
No, none of us should be.
Under an umbrella all the time.
My
So
fakey.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so that's it. That was it. It was good. I was starting to feel like, so many wrinkles, everything's starting to sag. Like, you know when you just don't feel great?
Pick me up.
I needed a small mortgage pick me up.
And damn, you got it. Happy Valentine's Day to you.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's your present.
Thank you.
Love it.
Okay, well, should we move into hot off the press?
Well, hot off the press, I guess, Mary, you're the one who's dipped your toe in the most. We've dipped our toe in a little bit, but Love is Blind is back. Oh, you dipped your whole... Oh, okay.
Oh, I dipped my entire foot in, much to my dismay. I'll never get those 6 hours.
Okay, well, here's the deal. I don't hate it as much as you guys. I do think it's ridiculous and all that, but
We're talking Love is Blind.
Love is Blind is back for, I think, the 10th season. It's in Ohio now.
It's season 10, which I find shocking.
But
it's in Ohio.
Yeah. And I mean, I only had one or two big takeaways. Number one,
I mean,
who are the producers?
Exactly.
Why do they never vet anybody? I don't understand.
Well, before even that, before getting into sexual assault guy, Steve, or Steven.
They always have.
They always have one. They pick the one couple that is going to get married, and they love each other, and the most fabulous guy out of all these terrible guys. One fabulous guy. He's in Malibu. They don't go to Mexico. They don't make it to Mexico. They get cut.
Because the explanation was that Netflix didn't give them a big enough budget to take 7 couples to Cabo.
Ridiculous.
So they took 6 couples to Cabo, all of whom are going to implode like a stick of dynamite by the time they land back from Cabo. And the one couple that seriously has legs and are genuinely in love went to Malibu.
By themselves? I didn't even get to that part.
They're by themselves. Julie, they're by themselves. They're filming it on their phones. There's not even a camera crew with them.
And by the way,
that is terrible.
They're a great couple. He's a fabulous man. Talk about a fabulous man.
He's the professor. He's the professor, right?
Yes. And
fabulous
can I tell you something
man.
else? The show is filmed in Los Angeles. So they literally drove them down the street. When they get back from their vacations, they go back to Ohio. But the pods are filmed in Los Angeles. They took them to Malibu.
So wait, I know. Wait, so are we going to see them in their apartment and all that, or we're done? They're done.
I have no idea.
I couldn't tell you.
I might be done.
I got to tell you, this is so perplexing. For the life of me, I was like, wait, is he filming this on an iPhone?
Yes.
Like, the wind is blowing. I'm like, I can't even hear him. I can't hear the dialogue. Like, what?
Let me tell you something about Love is Blind. I have Love is Blind amnesia. I forget how much I hate it.
Yep.
And then I get really excited about it. I'm like, oh, Love is Blind is back. And then I get excited. I'm like, oh, I get a blanket. I'm like, so like a good snacks. And I plop myself down. I'm like, oh, I'm going to binge Love is Blind. I'm so excited. And then I start to watch it. I'm like, all these guys look alike. I mean, again, the beard.
They
look alike, and they're totally boring. And like, these guys are vanilla. Oh, that one guy was problematic. The guy talking about the Notebook.
Oh, terrible. Steven, that's the sexual assault guy.
And wait, they're all problematic. When they get to Cabo, they're talking about their women, the bodies. I normally don't date people of a different race.
It's terrible.
The comments are like, what? It's like
Terrible.
a record scratch after record scratch.
Yeah, it
it's
is.
like, can you vet on where? So let me get this straight. If you can't take 7 couples to Cabo, you can only afford 6. Where are we spending the money? Because I can assure you, it's not on the sets of the pods, which are hideous still. It's not on the music budget, which is original tunes that are one horrible song after another.
Right.
It's not on the vetting. They didn't hire like a security personnel to actually properly vet these people. Where are they spending the money?
It's
Where?
crazy.
Is it the golden goblets?
I don't think it's funny. I think they're really in love, and they think they're boring because they're so in love, and they didn't want to film them. That's what I think.
Well, they would have been the best. They're adorable. But and the only other thing I wanted to say about it was 5 of these couples had the most fabulous day trips. Like they're doing these crazy outlandish. There are horses. They're on the water. They're doing these crazy amazing things. And then the 6th couple has a frisbee on the beach.
Yeah.
Now, if you're the frisbee on the beach couple, you're kind of
Who was
pissed.
the first? I don't even know who they are because I don't even think I made it that far. Who's
I
the
don't
frisbee on the beach
think
couple?
I dialed into who it was.
Please don't ask me names. I mean, I know the couples. Like I know exactly what Mary's talking about. It's the older woman. She has a daughter.
Yes.
And okay.
Okay, her name
the
was
older woman-
Jessica.
the older-
Jessica.
Okay, Jessica, I feel terrible because Jessica is getting a little hate online.
I know,
They're
she's
being
not
mean to
that
her.
old. She's
They
33
are?
years old.
What are they
Everyone's
saying?
saying she's lying about her age. She's much older.
Oh, that's
which I
right.
think
I
is
saw
mean.
that.
Yeah.
I saw that.
She's 33, and by the way, she's a killer bod. So
Killer.
like, go Jessica, go. And he's a tubby. When he took his shirt off, I was like, wait, what?
It's from all those cookies he's making. He likes to bake, guys. He likes
Guys,
to bake.
I
He baked
don't
her
think we
cookies.
should be body shaming him.
No, we
shouldn't.
shouldn't. We shouldn't.
You're right.
Like,
You're right.
You know,
I'm
I
going to
was just
shame
like-
you right here.
No. I was like, why are people shaming her when you look at them as a couple? It's like, come on, you're giving her again. Just goes to show you about our society
Right.
and women.
Right.
It's like everybody's talking about her, nobody's talking about him.
That's true.
I don't think there should
That's
be
true.
commentary on anybody. You're
No.
right, Mary.
Yes.
And he seems like a very genuinely sweet guy. And
He
they
really
might have,
does.
They might have a connection. They might.
They might. Except that
might.
he doesn't want to be a dad. Anyway, let's
Well,
keep going.
well, there's
comes
also he should have
with
been with
a
the
daughter.
if he doesn't want to be a dad, he should have been with the woman who doesn't want to have kids.
Yeah.
Well, that's a whole nother thing.
That's a whole other thing.
I'm only up to she doesn't want kids. I'm far
Honestly,
behind.
There's a
honestly,
lot. There's a lot going on with Emma. A lot
There's an awful
going
lot
on.
going on.
I was just gonna call her Gemma, but much like what's her face's daughter.
I honestly feel like I hope the takeaway for Emma, and I hope when because God knows we'll watch the reunion, we'll suffer through it. I hope when that time comes that Emma will have really gotten some great feedback and use this as a learning experience.
I agree. I mean, Emma.
Enough said.
Okay, I don't really know. Okay, so let's move on to we are binging on Hulu. We're doing a little hot binge on Hulu. We're binging Love Story, FX. What's his name? Who does all this stuff?
Ryan Murphy.
Ryan Murphy, who I don't really love Ryan Murphy, but
Although I did
he's
love
not.
his take on the OJ story. I did.
Yeah.
Thought it was
That,
great.
but then
That
he
was
said
good. That was good.
some weird controversial takes.
Yes,
I
he
can't
did.
stand the Kim K stuff. But anyway, for this, he's not as big as a part of this. He's not the director. He's just involved in it. However,
Producing it.
I didn't really want to dip my toe in initially because we kind of lived it, right? Like
Yeah.
JFK and Carolyn Bessette were really part of us growing up. We actually spotted them in Manhattan. Like, they were such a big part of our New York living experience. And I'm kind of like, I don't really want to see this. I remember the day they died. It was so awful.
And my
Traumatic.
first year at the DA's
Traumatic.
office was his last year.
Oh,
That was like we overlapped by like
Yeah.
6. There was like a 6-month overlap.
Yeah.
And it's such a sad story to tell that I'm like, does this
An
story
awful
need to
story
be
to tell.
told? You know what I mean? Does it need
agree.
to be told? You know what I mean? That's why I felt like weird watching it. But then it got so many people were talking about it. And so we all dipped in. Now, was it 3 episodes we saw or 4?
Four.
There's
Or
only
just
3
watched?
episodes out. We've watched 3.
Oh.
I watched 3. I don't know about you.
okay.
I watched.
Three.
We're all caught up. We're
Yeah.
all caught up. Now let's talk casting. I think. Listen, Carolyn Bessette is so unique looking and so gorgeous that this woman doesn't really look like her, but she's cool. You know, the actress who plays her, I think she's cool. I think she's doing a nice job. I think she's doing a very good job.
Sarah Pigeon.
Pigeon.
Like I like her. I definitely like her.
well,
But she's not. I mean, Carolyn Bessette was like unbelievable.
There's a lot of talk online about her hair. It's been a big issue around her hair. It's not blonde
It's not
enough.
blonde enough.
And people really have memorized the blonde of Carolyn's hair, and this is not it. And people are up in arms.
Also,
up in arms.
it's not that hard to make her hair perfect.
I know.
They should have done it. They should have done it.
I know.
Yeah.
They said they didn't realize that it would be.
I think I like her. I think she's doing an okay job. I think the people that are doing like Carolyn and JFK Jr. in terms of their resemblance to them and like
when he puts the hat on, I think he looks just like him.
I mean, they're good. I don't know. I just have a weird like. It's not that I don't like it. It held my interest. I watched whatever episodes have been released so far, but it's like I'm not loving it.
No, people are raving. Like people are raving about it.
I'm in the camp of not raving. I'm not raving.
Strauss, you and I are going to have a little bit of a disagreement about this, but I think Naomi Watts is okay in areas, but I think she overplays that accent in certain areas. She's up and down with it. Like when she first started out, I was like, oh my God, it's too much. It's too much. And then she kind of simmered down a little bit.
I thought she was doing a good job. I mean, the casting and the portrayal.
Oh my God!
Of the
Daryl Hannah
playing Daryl Hannah. It's like
Daryl Hannah.
Hey, Ryan Murphy, what's your beef with Daryl Hannah?
Ryan Murphy has a real beef with Daryl Hannah.
Oh my God!
Cruel portrayal of Daryl Hannah.
Cruel portrayal. It is. I mean, it's unspeakable. And you use the right word. Diabolical. It is diabolical. And Daryl Hannah lives on. Like, she's still alive. Of everybody in this cast, she's actually still alive.
And back in her heyday, Daryl Hannah, whether you loved her or not, was hot. I mean, she was like tall and gorgeous and like a spectacle. And they really made her just
and I
not
really
great
don't
looking,
know.
bizarre.
How would we know either? Like, who knows where the truth is, right? But like, I don't know that the spin at the time was like she's like this pathetic hanger-on and he's trying to dump her and like she doesn't get the message.
It wasn't.
I think they were on again, off again, on again, off again, and I think his mother probably was in his ear and like, you don't need to be dating a famous actress.
Right.
Let me tell you something about Daryl Hannah, which didn't come through either. She comes from a very prestigious, wealthy family in Chicago, so it's not like she's a nobody. I mean, she comes from but she does comes from a very prestigious family in Chicago, so it's not like somebody.
I think it was more
like an actress from Hollywood. She's a very prestigious family.
I think it was more the actress thing. I think that's probably true. I think Jackie Onassis probably did not want her child marrying a famous, and she was very famous at the time.
Yeah.
It was the big heyday of her movies. He didn't want him marrying a Hollywood actress. So I'm sure she did get in his ear, mothers and sons. But like, the portrayal is just cruel. I mean, it's awful.
I
agree.
agree.
It makes her look terrible.
Yeah. Okay, for our hotties who are now saying, like, when are they going to talk about Beverly Hills? They do this all the time.
Okay, we got to move on.
We got to move on.
Real drama going on in Beverly Hills.
We've got to get to it.
Talk about hot. Half of the girls are having a hot girl summer, and half of them aren't.
Exactly.
It's the haves and the have-nots on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
48 hours of a hot
100%.
girl summer.
100%. Oh God, where to start?
Right, let's deep dive it. Where do we start?
Well, let's start before they go to the Hamptons. Let's deep dive Dorit meeting Mauricio, which was bizarre.
Do you mean DJ Momentum?
Yeah.
DJ Momentum.
Mauricio.
Momentum. At the restaurant. And he held his ground as I like to say, he had PK's back like a real sister. He did not break from his I'm a soldier for PK. However, I was hoping Dorit was going to come up with receipts, proof, timelines, screenshots, everything, and she didn't. She kept them this was Dorit the whole time. It's all here on my phone. It's all here on my phone. I'm like, well, where is it, Dorit? Like,
you know what I think?
She didn't have any receipts.
I don't know why he's growling. This is what I think. I think Mo, whatever, good soldier, had his back, whatever. I think there are three sides to every story. That's number one. Number two, I think that Mo thought that a lot of what he was saying was true. It was stuff that his friend told him. But I'm here to say, I don't care about receipts, proof, timeline for Dorit. Maybe this is a hot take. Are we kidding? We all know who PK is. He's full of shit. He's a master manipulator. He never had a career in Los Angeles. This Boy George stuff was ridiculous. He's the ultimate charlatan. And by the way, he was married, and he did this exact same thing to his first wife and his children from his first marriage. They have no relationship with him. He deserted them. He literally deserted them.
Might I add, the one and only takeaway that I took from that is that PK is drinking again.
Yeah.
That's why she didn't want her kids alone with him.
I don't blame her. I do not blame her. They're little kids.
He's a full-on piece of shit. Guys, he is. He really, really is. And honestly, he's not trustworthy. So I'm sure he communicated XYZ to Mo. I think Mo thought he was being a good friend. I'm not interested in it. And you know what? This is Dorit's show. She's the cast member.
Yeah.
This is her one opportunity to get her story out there.
Yep.
Clearly, he's not being filmed this year. I'm sure this was her request that he not be on at all, even in scenes with Mo.
Right.
So, like, she's going to get her version out there. I don't blame her.
Neither do I.
But guys, she didn't really, though, because when I watched that scene, I was kind of, listen, I agree with everything you're saying. However, Dorit really did not have any receipts. Like when
She said, I would love to talk to him. I would love to. He doesn't call me. He doesn't.
Yeah, but she didn't have like his. You know, it should have been on her phone. All she had to do was whip out one text.
She did in the after show. She said,
well,
you know what happened?
The show.
Went to me. I know. Well, I'm watching. I got to tell you something. The after show for them this year is really good.
It's great.
Yeah,
That's fantastic. Yeah.
But so watch it, listeners and viewers, if you're not.
Yeah.
But she did. Yeah, she's like, you know what happened? We went to mediation for that. He asked for every other weekend starting on Thursdays to Sunday. I said, great. Moving on to the next topic. He did 1 week. He was late. He didn't show up till the next day, and it never happened again. I believe her.
Do you know why, Jules? You know why he didn't show up? He was drinking.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Exactly.
Wait, is that
I don't
want
to get sued. No, but
don't get sued. Allegedly.
But like that's
But
just
also,
me.
like,
That's just me.
This is what he did to his other family in London. Like, he never saw those kids.
Yeah.
He was never in their lives.
Yeah.
He left this woman. Like, this is who he is. So,
Yeah.
like, why are we not believing her? I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm annoyed by the whole thing.
Well, and you have to assume they have nannies, so so the nannies would go with him, I would assume, but I don't know. I can't speak about the drinking.
I don't think they have nannies. They have no money. They have zero money. They do not have nannies.
They have no money.
They don't have nannies.
He has, let's just say, thank God Dorit got on this show. Because in all the years we've been watching, she was the breadwinner.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was not the occasional Boy George concert.
She better have a lawyer and protect her assets.
That's what
at
I'm
this
saying.
Point.
She better.
Yeah.
Well, lawyers are expensive. Okay, let's move on to like okay, one more. What do you have?
Well, one other thing I was going to say is it's also easy for Kyle. I had this thought, and maybe this is why her and Rachel Zoe were aligned. It's kind of easy for Kyle, not easy to go through it. I'm not trying to say that anything that Kyle went through with Mo is easy. I don't think it is, and I think she's clearly still feeling stuff. But their kids are older.
Yeah.
Their kids are grown.
It's different.
I mean, Portia's senior in high school, but still.
Right.
It's very different. These are young kids.
They're little.
And Rachel Zoe's kids are still young-ish
Yes.
kids, tweens.
Yes.
When you are dealing with custody and you've got your kids in the house seeing
Very
all of
different.
This, it's really easy for Kyle to take the high road and be like, maybe you shouldn't talk about your husband like that in public. It's like, fuck you.
Right.
Like, this guy does a
Right.
show, not helping, not giving me a dime. Like,
Right.
I don't know.
Not giving her a dime, and she primarily has those kids.
And then you have to beg, like you get invited to the Hamptons with Rachel Zoe, and then you have to beg and plead for him to watch the kids.
That's right.
Exactly.
So anyway,
She's lucky her parents are good sports. Her parents come in a lot to watch the kids. I know that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on to the fun part of Beverly Hills.
Yes.
So
Yes.
Rachel Zoe has she gets, she's going to the Hamptons for her fabulous
girl.
and cool girls weekend, and she decides to invite two women who hate each other.
Mm-hmm.
Out of all the people to invite, not Bose and Dorit, she invites Dorit and Kyle, and of course. I love Dorit. She's like, I don't care. I don't care that Kyle hates me. I don't care that I hate Kyle. I'm going to the Hamptons. I'm going to find a babysitter. I'm not missing out on this weekend.
She's like, I need a vacation. I don't care who I have to leave. If I have to leave my kids with the woman from the VIP airplane service,
I'm coming.
She wasn't missing the Hamptons. Where Kyle was like, I don't know. Is Dorit coming? I'm like, I don't even think Rachel Zoe, to be honest, likes Kyle. Does anyone get that vibe?
I don't. No. I think she does because she's been friends with Kathy a long time. I think
she likes Kathy. I think she likes
Kathy. I don't think she likes Kyle.
No, I think she likes her. I don't think she wants to be like her friend. Like I don't think her game in this is like, oh, I want to come away from this being really close friends with Kyle. No, I think you know what I think. I think she clocks Kyle, and she knows exactly what Kyle.
I do too.
Yeah.
Well, I think she likes Dorit, so she's she and Bose are more on.
I love it
side.
though. Rachel Zoe, man, she got the assignment in her ear, loud and clear. It's
She
like,
did.
Okay, want me to bring world peace? Got it. Check. Let's get on a plane.
She's like, we're getting on a plane, and Donna Karen's going to meet us at Tutto Giorno. They're going to love each other.
Look at Donna Karen showing up.
Well, she owns that restaurant.
She
owns that restaurant. She's the owner. Mary, I almost think we've been there where she's been floating around the restaurant.
I haven't been there once when she's not there.
Oh,
First
really?
of all, her store
You've seen her too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, her store is in the restaurant. It's Urban Den is her store there. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so the fun part, I think the fun part of this episode is we're watching them, and Dorit and Kyle, like, they forgive each other immediately because they're so giddy. They're like giddy, so giddy to be with Rachel Zoe and all her like fashion peeps. And then you've cut to Amanda's party at Kyle's old house. And the manifestation party, the goodie bags, her book of what's it called? The book.
It's a journal of.
No, but she gives them her book too, her signed book.
Get manifested.
Rich as fuck. I'm like,
oh yeah.
I'm like, Sutton-Strack is getting $350,000 a month in alimony. She is rich as fuck.
Exactly.
She is rich as fuck.
Kathy Hilton, you're going to be reading Rich as Fuck?
Exactly.
Kathy Hilton is rich as fuck.
Jennifer Tilly, are you going to be reading Rich as Fuck?
Kyle Richards, rich as
Anybody
fuck.
at the party, Bose.
Yeah.
None of these people need that
No,
book.
Kyle Richards wasn't there. Kyle Richards was in.
I know, but these girls don't need
No,
rich
but I'm
as
saying
fuck.
the people who were invited to the party, it's like they don't
Nobody.
need
The
this
only one who needs
manifestation.
it.
Yeah.
Was Erika.
The only one who needs it was the only one who was manifesting. And that was it.
And she said, and I quote, "Why am I not manifesting $1 billion in the Hamptons right now?"
She goes, "Why wasn't I invited to Hamptons?" She goes, "I got this boring party and a welcome mat that says rich as fuck."
Guys, I got to tell you something. The journal and the pen are from Paper Source. By the way, love you, Paper Source. Like I have a Paper Source addiction. If you'd like to sponsor Hot Women Wanted, we would be appreciative. But they were from Paper Source. The book she wrote, and the glass thing is Amazon.
Yeah.
With the quote, "Those are on Amazon." What are we doing? What are we doing?
Oh, we're going to talk about the mystery woman who just showed up and is now a new cast member that nobody knows her
Yeah,
name.
who is
Simon
that?
She
Fuller.
didn't just show up. She's been on the last couple of. She showed up at
I
the dinner
haven't
party at
seen-
Rachel Zoe's,
No,
and
she
she
knows
Who
was
is
her
she? Who is she?
She's Simon
Really?
Fuller's
She was in
wife.
the last 2 episodes.
No,
She was
nobody
at the
knows her.
party at Rachel. She's Simon Fuller's ex-wife.
But nobody knows her. She just shows up, like somebody dragged her along. She just shows up at the party. We're supposed to now fall in love with her. Like,
I don't know her.
No,
I
no,
really
no,
don't know
but
her.
She is the new friend. She's a new friend.
Well,
this
can
season.
they introduce her a little bit?
I mean,
They only put her name up. But
Well, how about a little introduction?
is she going to have a personality? And when, is that going to show up too?
Her only personality seems to be talking about random sex in random places. She only
my
talks about sex at every party.
I'm not
She,
feeling her at all.
She brings the party to a grinding halt with an awkward sex story. It's bizarre.
Really?
Like, this
Did
is
she?
3 times in a
I
row.
don't even
Yep.
remember.
She talked
I
about a
don't-
sex thing at Rachel Zoe's. She talked about something weird here. And then she talked about the massage at the dinner, at the birthday dinner.
Oh, that's right.
She talked about the massage where she had a happy ending.
That's right.
It was
I don't
crazy.
remember
Brought the
that. You know
table.
what? I think I blacked her out.
Julie.
I don't remember that.
I remember
Julie,
that.
It was a silencer. It was a table
I
silencer.
don't remember it, to be honest.
Oh, yeah. In the middle of all the fighting with Kyle and Dorit, she was like at the other end of the table telling Kathy Hilton and Jennifer Tilly about the massage that she had where the guy gave her a happy ending.
Wow.
Yeah. It's like,
Now, guys, I don't want to. I know. How should I say this? We meet Amanda's husband. Now,
No, fiance.
Fiance.
yeah, they're not married. Father of
I
her
have
kids.
thoughts. I have thoughts.
He's gay.
Okay. I was going to say it's a lavender marriage. I was going to say, did
That's
she
the thing
manifest?
said online.
Did she manifest a lavender marriage, or did what happened there with the manifestation, or
Yeah.
is that what
Went
she
a-
wanted? He
little bit
walked
awry.
in. He was like, "Hello, you fabulous ladies." I'm like, "Oh." I mean, I think he was wearing puka beads. I mean, I was like, "This." I was like, "This is her husband." I'm like, "Okay." I'm like, "This is interesting." So you
That's
think
not her gay best friend?
Well, I don't know. There's a lot of chatter about that
Allegedly.
online.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a lot.
really, allegedly.
A lot.
There's a lot of talk about this online. A
Yeah.
lot of people are coming away being like, I don't know that I get them as a couple. Let's just say.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, but I'm going to say something a little controversial.
Oh,
And
here we go.
here's the thing.
Okay, let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it, Jules.
It's not super controversial. I don't like Amanda. Like, I don't enjoy her. But what I will say is I've now turned the corner. And I think that this actually wasn't as horrible of casting as I thought it was initially. Because she is bringing something. She is bringing
That's true.
drama. She is bringing conflict. She is bringing something to the show other than Rachel Zoe. The whole show cannot be everybody loves Rachel Zoe. It can't be. Nobody else in the show brings anything. And I feel like Bose wants to bring something. And for whatever reason, her edits or her storylines, or they're just not letting her soar in the way that Bose should. And certainly in the way that she does online on social media. We are not getting that Bose on this show. We're getting a minuscule bite of it. I
Yeah.
wish we were.
Man.
So I have changed my mind in the sense that She is bringing something to this show, Amanda. She is bringing conflict. She's not likable. People are kind of like, they don't know how to make this work in the group. It's something. It's interesting to watch, I have to say. That's my
Okay, I'm gonna go against you. I don't think it's interesting. I don't think she's interesting. I don't think the manifestation's interesting. I feel like she's been on a million reality shows, dying to be on TV. I don't think her story, I mean, the cult thing, yeah, I know she was in a cult, whatever. Maybe if we heard more about that, but she herself, with her, it's a moment, have a caviar moment. Oh, my dress is a moment. You know, I feel like she's dying for her lingo to catch on, and she's trying so desperate that I feel, desperate. You know, when you watch Rachel Zoe, there's something so natural about her. When you watch Bose, there's something very natural about her. You know, when I'm watching Amanda, I feel like it's very performative.
Well, I think
I'm not enjoying it. I'm not enjoying her, and I think you could have done better casting with her, even though Andy Cohen is really.
Yeah, I don't think I got to tell you something. I don't think she's going anywhere. I don't. Think
well,
I think
here's what I'll say about her. I think that she came on to sell her brand. And that's all she came on for. And so we get a lot of her brand, it's all her brand, everything that comes out of her mouth.
She was like, this is a vehicle for me to make money.
So that part is not interesting to me. And I actually think they should put a clause in there around like how many times you can try to sell yourself. Because like they just put a clause in with Salt Lake City. You know, those women can't talk about things offline and can't spread rumors and whatever. But I think they should put some kind of clause in that you can only sell yourself this much or whatever. But to Strauss, to your point, I find it entertaining when they all attack her.
Like Lord of the Flies.
Exactly. Because I am so annoyed by her that when everybody, when
There's
they called her like.
watchable about it.
Yeah, when they called her, when Sutton called her a wimp, I was like, you are a wimp. Like, come on.
And the other thing is, what would the show be? Let's say she was not even on. What the hell would we be watching again? Do I love Jennifer Tilly and Kathy Hilton being zany? Yes, I do, but that's all they bring.
Yeah.
You know, the Erika Jane is on repeat. It's like, we get it. Your lawsuits, your money, you have no money, whatever. Kyle brings nothing, as we know, famously. Right. Dorit is bitter and getting divorced. It's like, we needed something. At least she's bringing us something. Yeah. The other thing too is, which I thought was really interesting, and I forgot, I don't know, it could be my fave and my pal, Gabbing with Gib on one of his podcasts, maybe a guess of it. It's like, allegedly, let me say that with all caps, her business is allegedly an MLM. Like, it is some kind of a period.
Is it?
It's not a real, I think so.
Okay.
She brings people in. It's like you take the course, and then if you refer people, you get the next level of her courses discounted. It's okay. Yeah. Allegedly. Yeah. Don't come after me. But I think it's an MLM. And
well, MLM's not illegal. It's just cheating. It's not illegal.
We've watched all these documentaries about, you know, all these people. Yeah. Guess what? That's a lot like a cult. There's like a certain like mindset
it is
you
true.
Have to be to buy into this kind of a business. Like the people who follow her, like if you watch her followers, like the people who like her online, they will die for her. They think she is the greatest thing since sliced bread. This is all spun sugar. This is like making money out of thin air. Yeah. I'm going to manifest money. Okay, great.
And she did. She wrote a book.
I mean, her Malibu dream house, her Malibu Barbie dream house.
She's Malibu Barbie.
Dream house. Well, I will tell you that, like, though you have to, I mean, honestly, I do think it's to sell things, because if you looked at the table, those women, besides Erika, they don't need that book.
No.
Yeah.
So that's a weird lunch to have.
Yeah. Totally. And Bose, sorry, the mispronunciation from last season, but like, I think they edited her weird, but I think that's what she was trying to say. Like, they kept some of the lines in, like the funny line about, like, it's like sex without foreplay. Right. But I think that's what Bose was trying to say. Is like, okay, so you brought us here to your house for a party. Yes. There's no desire to get to know us or like have any real conversation. All we did is sit down, and this is a moment for your business. Talk about a moment. It's a moment for your business. Like, I think that's what Bose said. Yeah. I think that's probably what was in the uncut footage, and then they cut it to that one line. Yeah. But I think that's what she was saying is like, you don't even really want to get to know us. You just want to sell your product.
Exactly. I think that's true. I think that's true.
It felt like almost like a lavish business convention.
Yeah.
Totally.
All right, ladies.
Not even lavish.
Well, you know, we're looking at the time. So Beverly Hills, any other?
No, I think we've beat a dead horse with Beverly Hills. I think we've done it.
Let's see where it goes. I mean, we know that Dorit and Kyle fall apart. So I don't know. It's probably not the Hamptons. I'm guessing it's the trip to Italy.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Well, we're gonna move on. Does anyone want to have any quick hot takes because we did a deep dive with Summer House last week. We just want to do some quick hot takes from this week for Summer House.
Oh, God.
There's
The
not that
apology.
much to say. I mean, it's all the same. I think it's really all the same. We're seeing the demise of Amanda and Kyle, and it's
And what
kind
we're
of
saying
sad.
is-
And it's also very empowering to watch Amanda. She looks more beautiful than ever. She's shining, and I mean, it's sad, and it's also great watching her rise.
I will say I called it completely wrong. I thought the season finale of Summer House was going to be the story where Amanda tells the story where Kyle sleeps at a fan's house all night. And it was the second episode. They dropped
Episode
the
2.
bomb. Episode 2, Amanda drops the bomb that
Yep.
Kyle was DJing and then he slept at a fan's house. And then Lindsay's face was all of us. Like, right? Lindsay looks
Listen,
stunned.
Yeah.
the whole season. Like, we're watching the end of a relationship that, listen, they have a long history together. They have a lot of years together. It doesn't matter how many years they're married. They have a lot of years together. She went from like a little 22-year-old to like 33-year-old with him.
Yeah.
So like, and they built a company and a business. You were watching a relationship unravel with two people in it that
She's going to get
all don't
snapped.
quite know.
One more thing. I didn't like also what he's doing. He has a plan what he's doing. He trashed her with the smoking weed and like the messy house, and he had to call her mother. Like, what is that? And not wanting to have sex with him. I'm like, Kyle, you're partying every single night and you're out till 4 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, she's not having sex with you. She's turned off.
Confessional. He said he had like one weekend in town. So when are you having sex?
Yeah. Why would she want to have sex with him? He's never home.
He's
She's
gross.
pissed. She's angry.
Nobody wants to have
Yeah.
sex with him.
Right.
I did feel bad at the dinner table. I don't think that apology should have been at the table. I thought that was so unbelievably awkward, and I think she was right. But Ciara's in this very unfortunate position because she is Amanda's friend. Amanda's been telling her all the shit for months before they started filming. So guess what? Ciara hates him, but now she's on a show and she's got to film with him. And she was rude to him in that moment.
Yeah.
She was.
Yeah.
And
Anyway,
I love my
she's-
Ciara. But
All
they
right.
were
She's
like,
not-
they were
She's
laughing.
pissed. Yeah.
Totally. I get it. I understand it. She's the mouthpiece and she's defending her friend. But like in that moment, like stay away from him. Like don't get into that with him because then you look bad. It's like,
Can we say that West and Ciara definitely have hot chemistry going on? There's something going on there.
going
for
on.
sure.
And
For
you
There's
know
sure.
what?
some steam is back. The heat is back.
I listened to the Rachel Lindsay and Callie Curry podcast.
Yeah, me too.
I love. And last week, Rachel Lindsay, they were talking about Summer House, and she and Ciara are really good friends. She was at the Super Bowl with them. They were both, and she's like, oh, yeah, no, they're friends. And then whoever her guest was like, I don't know. There feels like there's something else. And then there was dead air on the podcast for like 35 seconds. So I don't know if she was motioning to her, like off camera. But then Rachel Lindsay's like, yeah, they're good. They're very good now. They're really good. Like the way she kept saying it, I was like, there's something going on.
What?
Ooh.
Oh, that's good.
I feel like there's some
Could be
chemistry
with
going
something.
on.
There is.
All right.
All right. One word on Traitors, and then
Boring now.
let's move it.
That's my word. I'm bored.
Oh, I miss Candace.
boring now.
Dorinda's goodbye was hilarious. How she doesn't even care.
Hilarious.
She was voted off because she loves Rob so much.
She was blushing.
hysterical.
Okay, I have one controversial hot take on Traitors, and that's all I have, which is, I will be curious to see after the reunion when Ron comes out and tells us what Dorinda did that was so awful, if she's going to get booted off of the new E series now. I mean,
I heard he doesn't go.
what?
I don't know that he's at the reunion. I could be totally making this up, and
Because I'm
probably
dying to know what happened.
Probably
They filmed it
Google
already.
him. They filmed it already, but I'm not sure he went. This is Googleable. By the way, listeners, this is Googleable. Don't take my word for it. But I think I remember hearing somewhere that he.
Well, she's
somebody
very
said
lucky
go, and I
then.
think
She's
it's him.
very lucky because
Well,
apparently whatever she did was very
I
horrible.
don't know though. I could be wrong.
I heard it's more Lisa, Renna, and Colton who go at it.
Oh yeah, I'm sure, and that I'm expecting.
Candace
But
and Rob. I heard
but like
Candace is screaming at
Dorinda
Rob
is
the whole
just
time.
taking Jill Zarin's place. Like, and Jill Zarin got booted off for racism, appropriately so. If Dorinda's was the exact same issue, which we don't know, nobody said what the issue was, she should go right after her.
I mean, I don't know. I'm going to leave us with this thought. I totally agree with you, Mary. But I'm going to leave us with this thought. Is that show ever going to film? Like, honey, I feel like they're all going to drop like flies. They are like...
It's a great point.
Such a problematic group. It is like the longer we go between the casting announcement and the actual filming,
That
the
is such a
greater
good
the
point.
chances that they all get kicked off.
They all get canceled. By the way, Bethany Frankel is trying to claw her way onto that show. She
I know.
bumped into Ramona at a restaurant and filmed her and put it on her TikTok.
I know.
Unbelievable.
I'm
Crazy.
like, oh my God, you're dying to get on this show.
Dying.
You want to cancel me? Cancel me. I don't care.
Oh, God,
Bethany,
that's
I
great.
never hear that voice and see that name again.
Oh, boy. All right.
All right, so Mara, we're coming to an end. You said you have a fun closing hot take for us.
I have the most hilarious story.
All right.
So I won't make it very long. I'm going to give you the abridged version, but needless to say, one of my children was in the hospital. Everything's fine. But, it was stressful, very stressful. And I'm also coming off of a couple weeks ago, my mother was in the hospital, so my nerves are frayed. So they wouldn't move Sid, who's my oldest, from the emergency room. They didn't have a room. So Sid was staying over the night in the emergency room. It was horrible. To get into the emergency room, you can't just walk in. You need somebody to take you. You could sit there for an hour or two before somebody comes to take you back because it's the emergency room. So now we're on like day 3. I've now sat in that waiting room for hours waiting to go back. So finally I'm on like day 3 and I was like, hi, so sweet, molasses. I went up there. I was like, hi, it's me again. My oldest is there in the back. They were like, ma'am, you're just going to have to take a seat. When somebody can take you back, they will. I was like, well, do you think you could call someone to take me back? Do I just need to sit until someone discovers that I'm here? And she was like, no, I'm not going to
like the pit.
She was like, I'm not going to call somebody, ma'am, sit down. So I'm kind of pushing it now. And the molasses is not as molassesy anymore. And I'm like, do you think maybe you could take me back? Could somebody take me back? There are a lot of people here. I have now sat in this waiting room for hours to walk 5 steps to my child, who is sick, very sick back there. I mean, like now I'm ranting. I'm like on a full rant. At which point...
It's like terms of endearment.
At which point, the security guard comes up to me. He's like, ma'am,
Oh my God.
you're now in a code green. I'm like, say what? What is a code green?
I'm hoping the code green means I'm green to go to the back.
Exactly. He's like, you are in a code green, which means that you're skating on thin ice here.
Oh, no.
And I would just sit there and wait your turn till you go back at this point. I was like, so anyway, I wait my 2 hours to go back, which is so ridiculous. I'm fuming inside, but I'm trying to eye other people in the waiting room to be like, this. Can you believe this? And I'm catching people's eyes, and people are actually like, you're right. I'm like, I know I am. Anyway, and so I get back there, and Sid's friend, who is a nurse, was back there and was like, oh, you got a code green?
How did she know?
I was like, they gave me a code green. Can you believe this? She was like, oh, oi, you got a code green? I'm like,
I think she got out of there because the next day your picture would have been up. It's like, this woman's not allowed in.
Exactly. Don't allow this woman in.
Karen Young is back.
Exactly.
Mary, you're so lucky you didn't find. I bet you're on YouTube somewhere or like TikTok.
Definitely.
Somebody filmed you.
Listen,
Those
you
are
guys.
the kinds of videos
You
I
guys,
lose
anything
hours
to
on.
make our podcast take off.
There you go.
You need to be wearing your merch when you're like
Exactly.
in the ER.
Hot Women Wanted podcast. We're here to serve.
Which reminds me, if you want to be a guest on Hot Woman Wanted podcast, please email us at hotwomanwantedpodcast@gmail.com. Follow us on TikTok. Follow us on YouTube. Comment, like, subscribe on Spotify or wherever you listen to your pods. Please, we need it. We love it.
We love
Talk
it.
to us about Beverly Hills. We want to hear your thoughts.
Yes.
Yes, we want to hear from you, hotties. Till next time.
All right. Love
Bye.
you. Bye.
Bye. Mwah.